They call me the weakest hunter in all of humanity. Yes, I hear it. The whispers, the laughter, the pity hidden in their voices. I see their eyes, full of mockery, full of disbelief, as if I'm nothing but a shadow among giants. And maybe, once, they were right. I was weak. I stumbled. I fell more times than I can count. But weakness was not my end. Weakness was my beginning. I know the taste of failure. I know the chains of doubt, the crushing weight of expectations, the endless cycle of falling and standing again. I know what it feels like to be left behind, to watch the world move forward while you remain in the dirt. But listen closely. Every scar on my body is proof that I never gave up. Every wound is not just pain, but a lesson. Every tear was fuel, and every insult, every word they threw at me, was another brick in the fortress of my will. I was weak, but weakness became my teacher. It sharpened me. It hardened me. It turned me into someone who refuses to stay down. So, when they laughed, I trained. When they doubted, I pushed harder. When they whispered, "He'll never make it," I carved their words into my bones as a promise. A promise that one day, they would swallow them. Do you hear me now? This is not the voice of weakness anymore. This is the voice of a storm. The voice of someone who was buried in the ground and chose to rise again. I don't fight for applause. I don't fight for their recognition. I fight because I refuse to leave this world the same way I entered it. Yes, I have fallen. But every fall taught me how to rise faster. Yes, I have bled. But every drop of blood watered the soil of my determination. They called me fragile. They called me hopeless. Since then, I have fought battles no one else dared to fight. And every step, every struggle, turned me into something they could never predict. They thought I would break, but every insult became fuel. They thought I would quit, but every failure became a lesson. They thought I was nothing, but nothing is where everything begins. Do you understand now? Strength is not given. Strength is created. Every fall is a step. Every scar is a badge. Every tear is proof that I am still here, still breathing, still fighting. The rocks that stood against me, they became my training ground. The storms that tried to drown me, they taught me how to roar louder than thunder. The darkness that tried to swallow me, it showed me how to shine brighter than the sun. They said I was too small. They said I was too late. They said I was too weak. But here I stand, not as the weakest, not as the forgotten, but as the unstoppable. And when I rise, I don't rise just for me. I rise for everyone who was ever called too little. I rise for everyone who was ever laughed at, doubted, and cast aside. I rise for the ones who never stopped dreaming, even when the world told them to wake up. Look at me now. Look at the hunter they mocked. Look at the shadow they pitied. I am no longer the one they laugh at. I am the one they fear. I am the storm they cannot silence. I am the fire they cannot extinguish. Yes, the path is hard. Yes, the nights are endless. Yes, the pain is real. But so is my will. And willpower beats talent, beats strength, beats destiny itself. Every drop of sweat, every bruise, every silent scream, they are not signs of weakness. They are no fear, no destiny can stop me. Because I am unstoppable. And this is only the beginning. But listen, this story doesn't end here. Because every time you think it's over, every time you think the flame is gone, that's when the fire inside burns the brightest. I am not defined by where I started. I am defined by how far I choose to go. I am not the label they gave me. I am the path I carve with my own hands. Every sunrise is a chance to rise higher. Every scar is proof that I kept moving. Every failure is a reminder that I dared to try. So let them doubt. Let them laugh. Let them say I can't. Because one day, when the dust clears, when the storm passes, the same voices that mocked me will whisper a different word. Legend. And that legend won't be born from luck. It won't be gifted by destiny. It will be forged by fire, by pain, by relentless will. I am not weak anymore. I am not forgotten anymore. I am the storm, the flame, the unshakable force. And when history is written, my name will not be a footnote. It will be the story.